Okay, so you probably clicked on this video because you actually want to improve in DMZ. It probably feels like you reached your skill cap already, that you're not getting any better, games are going remotely the same, you win some, you lose some, and you want to increase that exfil ratio, and you want to start winning a lot more. And I know that other streamers such as Dylan, Cross to Crown, and Lando, and many more have already made inside the mind videos and guides to getting better at DMZ. But they missed over something very important. Actually, two things very important. I know they went over game sense, but they forgot the two main details that you need to be better at any COD game in general, not just DMZ, and that is centering and movement. Now, I'm not saying that those videos are bad. If you want, feel free to go ahead and take a look at them. No, they aren't too bad, and they actually do help. I'm gonna go ahead and leave a link in the description for those videos so you can go check them out for yourself. But I truly believe that they did miss over two important key factors, or just didn't go over them enough. Now, these are the three main things that you need to focus on to actually improve as a player: movement, centering, and awareness. Now, let's go over a few clips where I'm using all three of these things to win gunfights. So we're starting off here. We already see two people, one parachuting down to low ground, assuming that he's coming towards buy. We already broke one, so we're assuming that he's plating up while I'm in the buy. So we know the first guy that dropped down can't be here yet. We hear the bot shooting outside, so we're taking this time to get our inventory straight and buy plates. We just heard somebody drop off buy. We know he's right in front of the window, so we go ahead, jump out, catch him off guard, and we already pre-centered because we already had an idea of where he's at. We know that he died in the open, so we're repositioning for height just to get that advantage. Now, as we climb the ladder, we see that they're going for res, so we already set up for a snipe. Now, multiple things are happening here. We got our hunt approaching, and we did miss our shots. We ducked back into cover so they don't have line of sight on us anymore. And then we set up for a repeat. So we went ahead and made a mistake. We fell. We lost our high ground. So we went ahead and repositioned to get a better angle. We throw the precision airstrike just to get them off the res while we reposition. So now I'm going to take this time to explain what centering is. Centering is basically pre-aiming or putting your crosshair where you think an enemy is going to be. Now, I go ahead center for stairs, just assuming that somebody was going to come upstairs. No one ended up coming upstairs, so we went ahead repositioned again. Again, we make a mistake and have to reposition. We accidentally fall off again. So here you can see that I'm going into my settings and fixing my dead zones to make sure that doesn't happen again. We break plates and we go ahead and start the reposition to position for high ground to kill him. So as we open the door, we see somebody to our left. So we switch to our long range weapon to get some shots off on him. So while we're replating, we're looking for the other guy that we broke plates on originally. We don't see him. So now we go ahead and start our repositioning so we can get an angle on this guy. We find our angle here. We go ahead and let off some shots. We're still not used to the recoil, so we do end up missing a good bit. But we already got a plate break and we begin another reposition. If you didn't know before, crouching down and proning makes you take less damage from prox mines, so the more you know. So we notice him, immediately go for the down. We get the down. We're going in for the push, but we notice him down below. We down him too, but we need to get a finish on one of these guys. Go for the easier guy to finish. We reposition away from the RGL, and we notice no one's up top, so we go ahead, refill our ammo, refill our plates, and get ready to reset the fight. We begin our centering because we know that we shot the RGL from that room. We get good shots, we reposition, replate, we throw in some audio from the door just so they were confused, and we go ahead and re-peek from the same angle we got them the first time. We get the down, we get the finish, we wallbang the room for the finish because all of these rooms are wallbangable. Now we're already centering for the next person. We see him, we're already got him low, so we go ahead and make that push. That's GG's, easy, on to the next fight. Now before we go to the next fight, notice that I'm looting the bags as quick as possible. Only grabbing what I'm needing, not taking anything extra that we don't need, so we can get ready for the next fight. Now this next fight, as you can see, I'm looting hospital. We're giving no audios, no bot shot next to us, and we also don't have a UAV. Now this team, one person is cheating. It is a 3-man, but because of our tactics, we win.
Came straight to me. Oh yeah, hacking.
Fortunate for us, they don't know how to maneuver this building, so it takes a while for them to get roof, allowing me to get res. Good for me, bad for them. We hear someone coming upstairs. We go ahead, get our knock. We're peeking all corners. We peek up here to get the finish, but since they're hacking, we can't really go for the finish, so we let that go. Now we hear ladder audio, so we go ahead, prepare for that fight, but he decides not to take that height. Now we hear the doors, we hear the footsteps, they're coming upstairs. Go ahead, get our down, get our finish on the first guy originally. We still hear someone coming upstairs, so we reposition for another fight. Go ahead, take him out, easy wipe, get the finish, and now we're preparing to face up against the cheater. So this cheater here is trying to shoot us through the walls, but this building is not wallbangable, so he can't. If he can't wallbang us, we can go ahead and loot these bodies safely and prepare to fight the cheater one-on-one, face-to-face.
Probably gonna take stuns now. Take this. Put on himself. Above us now.
Now this cheater gets really impatient and pushes us. We almost die here, as you can see. But since he already wasted his ammo trying to wallbang me, he had to switch to another gun, and that ultimately ended the fight for him. So right after dealing with the cheaters, we go ahead and reposition for buy, but we notice we're getting pushed by our hunt squad. So we immediately go to run for height. Now we notice from the mini-map that they are on bridge, so we take height, take a peek, and we notice that they get very aggressive, so we take this time to reposition.
And they're already here.
We pop the UAV for intel, we go ahead and begin the reposition, because they are confident players, and we don't want to have a 3v1 or a 2v1. We all want to divide this fight up and make sure that I'm getting 1v1 for the highest chance of winning. So right here we notice that none of them are peeking, so we go ahead and get false bombs, shoot in the air so they can start peeking over.
And they're probably going to push this way now.
As we predicted, they're now searching for me from the top because of those shots. Now we're holding fire to get them in a good position to where we can get the knock and we can get the finish. And that's exactly what we do.
Alright, one dead.
Glass break, so we're going to go ahead and assume that he's going to eventually come up one of the ladders. We see him peek. He comes up, makes a bad play, makes a mistake. We go ahead, get the down. We need that finish. We only saw 2 on radar, so we think it's a 2v1, but no. It's a 3v1. There's 2 more still up, so we go ahead and reposition once again. We heard the slide, so we have an idea of where he's going to be, and that's where centering comes in handy. As you can see, my crosshair is already at the door, so it's an easy shot. I'm already centered at him, and I can get the kill easily. Now, both of them got me really low, so the last guy is going to push heavy. We go ahead, reposition down below. Re-up on our knives, hit the reload, reset the fight. We know he was at the other end, so we go ahead and do some safe looting. We're playing for audio right now just to get an idea of where this guy's at. We think he's below, but turns out he's across. We hit the holotherm real quick, just so we can see through the smoke, but we see that he's crouch walking or walking closer to us. So we go ahead and prepare. We throw the stun because we're assuming it's a one shot. And lo and behold, we got the lockwood, and we get the kill. Right here, this isn't fighting right now, but this is a pro tip. You see how while I'm driving, I'm swaying the vehicle so it's harder to snipe me. And I'm also closer to buildings so that I can hop out instantly and get into cover regardless of a situation that breaks out in the middle of nowhere.
Slap this out the way.
Now, another pro tip is that if you actually lean out and switch seats, you go ahead and switch seats way quicker than just staying in the seat and switching. So lean out, switch seats quicker. So we originally came here to hit the buy, but we noticed that we get shot from that direction. Now we'll go ahead and slow down the vehicle just to get more intel to see if there's anyone pushing. And we see someone right in between the rocks, so we go ahead and make that push.
Just to get some action packed in, really make plays off of this.
So based off of this dude's gameplay, we're not seeing him, so we're automatically assuming that he's trying to center for us. So we go ahead, jump between cover to catch him off guard, and we get that done. Now we go ahead, safe loot, because we know the other teammates were far back near Rat Building. And again, we open up his bag just to grab what we need. We're not really in it too long. So we're coming in and out of cover to get more information on where this guy's teammates is. Now we see him, we go ahead and reposition back into cover, and we begin getting ready to fight him. So instantly we notice someone's behind us, we go ahead and get ready for a reposition. We misplayed, we should have stayed near the rocks and pushed the other way because there's more cover. We end up getting pushed out in the open. We start breaking cameras, breaking aim, just so we can get into cover. The reason why I'm moving like this is because one of them have an ISO hemlock with BLK rounds, so the velocity isn't that great. So now that we are in cover, we're looking around, we open the door, we see someone coming near, we go ahead and get ready to take this fight. But he decides to play distant. We have an SMG, so we go back into cover and wait for them to push, because both of them are pushing. We immediately go for height, we take height, one's below us, we can catch him off guard, easy kill. Once we get the finish, we hop back into cover. We go ahead, replate, get back up on ammo, go for safe loot, grab the 3-plate, we loot him as quick as possible, and get back into cover. This is pretty much game awareness. We go to the top of the buy just to wait for audio and find out where this dude is. We make a mistake, fall back off, go ahead, hop back up, and we eventually find where this guy is. We make an aggressive push, and it doesn't end up working out for us. As we can see, he's pre-centered at the window, gets shots off on me. He can't catch up to me because the mobility on his gun is too slow. I have an SMG, he has an AR. He does end up still chasing, so we go ahead, reposition. We take low ground because we're all healed up. He didn't reload. We know he's outside now. So we go ahead, prepare for this fight. We center. We know that he's centered at the window, so we jump out, catch him off guard, break his centering, and get the kill.
Play for an off guard. Right here.
So now we're up top dealing with the platoon. Now, bots are messing up our play. As you can see, we keep getting shot at. We have ultimate height, but this is an example of having high ground isn't always the best.
Somebody high ground right here. Sniper too.
So we see that we're getting constant nades thrown at us. All the platoon knows exactly where we're at. So we're going to go ahead prepare for a reposition down low. Because that's going to be an ultimately better fight because they're not expecting it. It's not predictable.
Push right here. Drop this down low.
Unfortunately, I did get spotted, so now they do know that I am in buy, but we're hoping that they're not giving good comms to their teammate. So we end up catching one off guard, that guy right here. We get the down, we get the finish because we can, and we immediately start repositioning. Now we hear that we're getting chased. Go ahead, get the knife, get the down, and that's pre-centering again. We already knew that he was going to come up the stairs, so we centered. We knew one was in office, so we centered. We missed our knife though, so we do go for a reposition.
Now we know what we're dealing with. We're playing for 4.
We're assuming that they're going for res, so we're already centering for this other side of the buy. We're slowly walking to throw off the audio. This guy does get a knife, but I managed to get the win.
I'm gonna play a little distant. He's coming up this ladder for sure. Yep, the stair.
We get the down, we get the finish. Now we're audio hoarding, waiting for audio, but unfortunately, the last guy did have a dead silence that catches me off guard.
And we misplayed it.
Now mistakes do happen. The misplay that I made is I should have thrown a smoke as soon as I got the down, and I maybe would have been fine. But since we didn't, he knew exactly where to go, and we had no audio, so we weren't prepared, and we ended up dying. Now we just spawned in, we're looking for audio, we hear ATV, so we're waiting for shots, we get the shots, we immediately begin to speed and break line of sight, and keep breaking their ankles so we can get good positioning. We noticed that building was a stronghold. We don't want to be pushed into Koshi, so we end up looking for other places to go. We don't choose the rat buildings right there because they can easily stack on me. We choose these buildings because it gives us a lot of room and a lot of space. Now we continue, we go through here just so they don't get line of sight when we do take ultimate high ground. Now, while we're up top, we're playing off of audio since our UAV is about to run out. We do see on the UAV that somebody's coming up, and we also hear the audio, so we go ahead and play. We get her down. We try to get her finished. We miss a knife. We get him low enough. We're assuming he doesn't have a self-res, since they did push us off spawn with 2 plates. So we get our kill. We know that the other guy's on the other building, so we go ahead, lay down, go prone so he doesn't have line of sight. Go ahead, finish this fight. We go ahead and go for what we thought was safe loot. It wasn't, because he still had line of sight. We smoke just to get the loot. Again, we are looting as fast as possible, just grabbing what we need. We're not trying to scavenge this guy. We're just grabbing what we need. We push back up for height after getting the reload and after getting the replay. We see that he's still on height, so we go ahead and replay up and get ready to peek him again. This guy makes a vital mistake, gets greedy for height, so we do end up catching him off guard and killing him. And he does end up backing out. For this fight, we go ahead and gather intel. We see that one's up top. They're at the ledge, so it looks like they're ready to jump, so we immediately push for height. And as we know, we predicted it right. We go ahead and get our kill, go for the finish, and we immediately back into cover. We reposition, reload, and push back up to height because we know another one's still up top. Now, once we get into this gunfight with this guy up top, we go ahead and use cover to our best advantage. We get the down, but we know somebody's still up top, so we can't be quite as thirsty as we want to be. We try to thirst him, but he ultimately gets the res, so we drop down low ground to go ahead and find this guy. And from the clip, you see that we do not end up finding him. We didn't waste the UAV, we went for the loot. We found another UAV in there, looted quick as possible again.
This thing had APs, so I'm back in the AP game. Even though, what the hell is this build? Who knows? Who cares? Use this to jump. Hold on. What if I pop this? Okay, the other one's...
So once we pop our UAV, we already see that he's separated from his teammate, trying to link back up, and we cannot allow that to happen. We want to keep this a 1v1v1v1. We want to keep all of our fights a 1v1. We see him peek out, get the finish, get the down. We go in here to replate. We smoke, and then we loot up quick as possible once again.
Now we got 3 SMGs.
Saving that extra UAV, just in case we don't want to use too much of our resources. We go ahead, clear the stairwell. We are already censoring where this guy's at. We're getting information. That's why we're peeking. He makes a fatal mistake, falls down below. We cut him off and get the kill.
W.
So here we have a team jumping to power. We notice because of the Wilson. So we go ahead and start taking our sniper shots. We are missing a good bit. We get one down, and we're immediately going to push towards power. Now, upon popping the UAV, we notice that there's way too many people at power to take a fight solo, so we go ahead and focus on the people near us. So as you can see, there is 2 teams on top of power fighting it out, so we're not going to push there. We see one above at high ground, and we see one at low ground. We don't have good odds fighting high ground, so we go low ground.
I'm a wildling.
And as you can see, we have bad censoring. We do get the knock, and we do pre-fire here, just because we know he's going to have to mount. We get the finish. We take the 3 plate. We go ahead, pop a smoke right here, just to break line of sight. We break line of sight with him. We push straight to cover, just to get the reposition.
I'm a fucking legend!
Now we're going for height while replating because we know that we got one down. They might be going for res, so we go ahead, grab out our sniper. Go ahead, check out what we just killed. And lo and behold, we got Timothy going for res. We get the down, we get the finish, and we go push for immediate height because we did get it down on the first dude originally. We're going to go see if he's self-resed, which he did. We can see him shooting at me now, so we duck into cover because we are low on plates. So since we're low on plates, we go ahead and play safe. We see that there's two over there and they weren't shooting each other, so we automatically assume it's Platoon. We make space in our inventory just because we are low on plates and we are going to want to quick loot. They do
did not
throw a
launch that
mortar,
mortar
so we
shot,
go ahead
right?
and duck
They
into
fucked it
cover
up.
and wait for the mortar.
No, they didn't.
So we get an angle on this dude, get the snipe. We already cracked plates, so we're going to go ahead, keep looking for him. Go for another snipe. We did not get the shot. We're already censoring for another snipe lineup.
And
We see he's trying to throw
launch
another mortar. He messes it up. We crack his plates, and we immediately go for a push because we need to make this 1v1. So we got him down. Now we're going to push for the finish. We're checking if the coast is clear. We throw a portable radar. We see nothing. We go ahead and go for the quick loot because we're low on plates. We go into the street to go for cover. We catch the original guy that we killed. So we get the full kill on that. We loot as quick as possible. We take what we need. And we prepare for the next fight on top of power.
I'm him if you. Hashtag Zodiac better. Hashtag I'm just a beast. Zodiac.
So we quick looted, so we're already ready for our next fight. We see a police, so we are assuming that they already got done with one team, so they're going to be busy looting. We throw a portable radar, we see one, we go up top. We do end up running into a prox mine, but since it didn't do that much damage, we still go up for the peek to catch him off guard. We get one off guard, get the finish. We see the other has a one tap, so we immediately start censoring because we know he has to mount. So we saw him peek that corner, we go further down for lower ground. We know he's going to mount. So he jumps out at us, pulls a parachute, makes a mistake, we get the kill. We immediately push back up for height. We run into another prox mine, so we end up plating up. We get good intel looking through the window. We see another one pushing up. Now, a plea disappears, he gets the pickup, I get the down immediately, and we want to start pushing aggressive for it. We push in for a finish, but we notice that there's two now, for some reason. And since there are two, we reposition back out. We go ahead, re-up on all our stuff. We're going to go ahead, loot up, replay, and reposition. Now we keep peeking the stairs. They are playing a little passive, so we take this time to get some safe loot and smoke. Now you can see that we are pre-censoring for that. We see that they're not pushing, so we go ahead and take the opportunity to loot. We got frag grenades, so we're going to re-up on all that just so we have the frag grenades because they are useful. A lot of people like to have their backpack completely filled with plates. I recommend throwing in a little bit of workaround room, put some stuns in there, put some smokes in there, put something different because they do come in handy at different times. Now, because of the bots down there, we do have an idea of where they are. They are at the back part of the office, so we re-up on the nades to throw nades back there. So we're back up here, ready, centered. We're throwing the nades just to get intel. We blow up a prox mine, which is a huge W for us. We know that they're further back now, so we grab our nades. We throw another one. We cook it a little bit. That doesn't hit. We cook again. We throw the nade, and we get a double plate break. That's the time to push. We push, but we made a mistake. We didn't reload our AR, so we didn't get the finish on this dude. So we go back up into cover because we're extremely low. But as you can hear by the audio, he does die to bots, so that is another win. So this is going to be the last fight. As you can see, I am staying near the buildings to hop out quick as possible. We see two pleas. We hear Platoon. We go to the top to immediately gain intel. We pop the UAV. We see two in there. We see one in rat building. We immediately take high ground, wait for intel. We see no intel. We did miss this guy coming up the stairs, but that's okay. We reposition for a better angle. We find our angle eventually, and then we go ahead and let off the fire. So we go ahead wallbang, try to track him. We don't end up getting the down.
I got a UAV on me. I'm not stealth. I'm gonna go ahead and put this up.
As you can see, since he popped the bomb drone, this guy got confident, so we immediately get the knock. But since we do lose plates here, we go ahead and reposition away from the bomb drone and get our plates back up. Right here, we're pushing back for high ground. We see someone below us, so we push to the top immediately. We don't want to get stacked on. We catch this guy off guard. The bot gets it down. We get the finish.
All right. Bot helped out with that one. We don't see anybody in there. We hear somebody below us, so we're gonna reposition this. set ourselves up for success.
We
Grab this.
reposition into this
And our
building,
stream
but the
crashed.
stream does crash, so we do reset the fight.
Okay.
Now that the stream's back up and the fight's
did
fully
get one,
reset, we're getting back
but-
into action.
Kind of had to reset the fight just so I can get my stream back up. I think this is it takes forever. We launch a mortar, we go for 4-stack. Take ultimate hide on these boys. Don't see any pushes. See a push at our old spot. If that was a Joker, we might need to ditch our hike. Nope, it's RPG.
Hostiles deployed the bomb drone.
We take out the bomb drone. As you can see, this one guy is thirsty, so either he has a one tap or he has AP rounds. So we do end up giving up our height and repositioning. Once again, we want to keep this platoon
Diff
broken up.
height. We ditch it.
Now here we made a mistake. We should have grabbed the stealth vests because they pop an advanced
wanna
UAV
take
shortly
this
after,
fight over
but it's
here.
okay.
We're gonna have to keep these guys broken up. It is platoon. We don't want to get sacked on. They popped in advance, which is low-key not good for us. But it might make them thirsty because they want to take advantage of it.
Now as soon as I get this down,
Yep.
I hear footsteps
Made a
below me,
mistake.
so I go ahead and prepare for that fight because we are full on knives. And this is how it ended up going.
He also made a mistake.
Now the guy down below, the last one, he does play defensive, so we do end up reloading and re-getting our ammo back up. Throw a stun, he throws tear gas, so we don't push. We wait for our opportunity. We hear the audio, and since we didn't get a stun, we know we're safe for loot. We grab the riot shield just in case he has AP rounds. We can come back for our sniper later.
He's repositioning, so we can take advantage.
And while I'm taking advantage of his reposition, we are going to
radar
quick
out.
loot.
Throw
Now
this
remember,
down.
we're looting as quick as possible.
See what we're dealing with? He repositioned long way.
Now up top, we're already centering where we last saw him. And since he's replating, we go ahead
Take
and
height
take
up here.
height, pre-aim
He's
where
still
he
behind
was
that little
last.
crate.
We go ahead, get all headshots, get the knock, get the finish.
And dead.
Now we're pretty much going to wrap up the video here. It's already long enough. If you haven't already, please subscribe, drop a like, it helps out the algorithm. Drop a comment and let me know what you think of the video. And if you made it this far, comment Zodiac loves ice cream. I appreciate you guys a lot. We have been growing very fast, and I am trying my hardest to get the content out. It is very difficult to get content. The game is pretty much at its dying state. A lot of bigger streamers have unfortunately quit DMZ or taking long breaks, but we're gonna try our hardest to get out content for you guys. Till then, see you next time. Peace.